here moving into Asian. As far as at least this mental game goes, I thought Fluxo had it to begin with, but then this whole reverse sweep, and as you were saying, in such a dominant fashion, on paper, it looks promising. But only time can tell. We have to find out in the server who's going to be taking home Ancient. And as you were saying, you know, Fluxo, FURIA, both of them have been playing Ancient here within the season. But not as much just yet. Sort of usually a decider pick, not always do we land on a decider with teams like Fluxo or FURIA, but now we do, now that we're having both of them up against each other.
These pistol rounds always start with a bang, and this time the bang will favor FURIA. A 2 versus 4. They've got everyone converging on this A bomb site. Even though Julie has got some support from Goddess, it is just subdued so easily. And the Panthers start off in the jungle very successfully.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's their home ground for their... but this one, it's gonna be a fun one. Yeah, no, it's great to see. And FURIA with this one secured, money in the bank, nothing for them to worry about. Whereas Fluxo, they will just stay on the trigger, not gonna be buying up into this. Curious to see what they're gonna be doing. They're split up towards this B side, and surely they hear all the footsteps. Not going to be really accounted for, but Fluxo making a very quick move. They're on the way, trying to retake as a team, trying to make something out of this. If not, try to at least steal some weapons.
Yeah, and I guess what we kind of have this eco. We can talk about the fact that in recent history, FURIA have only played this Fluxo lineup, and it was a pretty severe defeat, 16-7 over in the Gamers Club Women Masters. So yeah, we have that on the board. That's the one thing we have accounted for FURIA. So similar to Vertigo, will they be out for revenge, and will that make them more hungry for success? The eco goes the way as you would assume. However, the one benefit for the Fluxo side is that Younger does at least acquire Galil, and will be bringing that into this first gun round.
Very important round here for Fluxo, of course. As over towards, you know, when we look back at Vertigo, already in the very early stages of that first half, there was so much being done by FURIA, and now they're going nice and hot, super quick, super fast paced, as we're used to seeing here in that SA region. And it's a completely different affair as to how Fluxo played T-side on, for example, on Vertigo. Played it super slow, it was kept being stalled. And right now, FURIA are just like, you know, we're going to be picking up the pace, and it works out super nice for them.
Yeah, that is an incredible start for them. Gabs making all the space with the MAC-10. It's actually easier that gets the opening kill, but Gabs still finds success with the said MAC-10. And that's a pretty good start. Looking to save these 3 rifles, Poppins will do well with just securing hers on her kill to Gabs. But overall, we saw, especially from map number 2, how important these gun round victories can be because of how few rounds you actually have now because of MR12. So on this T side, FURIA off to a pretty decent start, but with those 3 saved rifles, it will mean another purchase here for Demons. And looking to dance once more, they'll be coming in with a potential AWP onto Younger. Nope, Julie's just going to buy an AUG, another scoped weapon, not quite the big green. Norp's yet right yet on the server, but FURIA fast-paced in the last round. Will that be a similar theme? Right now, it could be over towards the A-bomb site.
This time around, FURIA will take it a bit slower, a bit more of a default play. We have annaEX trying to get some ground going, perhaps towards B. But slowly, everyone of FURIA is grouping up, just trying to slowly make way up and towards A. No one actively really holding the close angle here towards A main. We do have Julie, but, you know, a simple smoke, and she could be accounted for. Already there's one up in Donut. So it's a pretty scary thought right now that Julie is sort of by herself, maybe. Okay, the smoke on Donut does fade. There's a re-smoke and simply not enough time. Fluxo's CT start might crumble here again. It's a 3 versus 4.
The Molotov just came in a little bit too late for Julie. It does section off the attack. However, with Gabby alongside Isa able to charge out, they will get a kill apiece. And the retake, it's definitely possible. There is a kit on Nani. However, if I'm Fluxo right now, I'm thinking we go for a save, but it looks like with this utility, they're going to go for it. Molotov and smoke combo deployed to annaEX's position. Molotov does miss, so it will allow us some pathway out. She doubles up, and now Goddess is in a 1 versus 2. That kit, it is down towards default. It's also one towards Donut. Time taking down, but she secures the kill. A 1 versus 2. And with the kit now, by the skin of her teeth, will secure the first. I said that should have been a save. I'll eat my words because it is a successful retake.
Absolutely amazing stuff here coming out from, I mean, it's always, I mean, not just Kaah, but Goddess here. Amazing stuff on her. And just... oh, man, it's so satisfying seeing this coming about, that we have sometimes these individuals, were it to be Kaah, were it to be younger, and this time Goddess, stepping up big time for the respective teams. And it is so exciting to see them come alive, get their moment of shine. Now let's see how FURIA will respond ultimately. You know, they had a very good start, but Yuli here looking to make things a bit more sour.
Yeah, that's a lovely opener. That clears so much space away from FURIA. However, Goddess, the hero of last round, she will be vanquished. And with that, FURIA, even though they do die towards middle, it's a double entry over towards the B bomb side. And once again, it's going to have to be this 4 versus 3 retake. Yes, Gabby is really late with the bomb, but there's no one to actually cut her off. So I think especially with the AWP hit, you go for the save. Yuli is in a pretty good position, but now she actually gives up her whereabouts with the spam, and the nade also chonks her down. So it looks like the retake's going to be attempted. The AWP's actually leading the charge, and the AWP just get the opener, but a double spray through the smoke. Isa, 4 kills to her name. She's doing everything for her team right now, and the ace is definitely possible, but Yuli is slipping through right into Kaah's crosshairs, and FURIA, they give one to Fluxo. It's another clutch. It's the 8th clutch for Fluxo so far in this series. 7 of them came from map number 1, but this time no clutch needed because Isa secures the 3 versus 5. So 3 players staying alive, rather.
Yeah, it's a very promising round here once again on the side of FURIA. Isa being the hero of it all this time around. So FURIA, with that, they will bounce back. And also, on the back of that, it is Fluxo who are looking to call another timeout here. And understandably so. This can be the moment for FURIA to really settle on that momentum, keep everything flowing. And if Fluxo don't really get the rounds up on the table fast enough, we could be seeing a repeat of what happened over on Vertigo.
It's looking quite scary. I feel like a 5-1 lead in MR15 was already quite a substantial lead, but in MR12, I feel like that gets accentuated so much more. And it's a little bit scary for Fluxo. This is a round where you don't anticipate them to win. Maybe a bit of damage with these P250s, but overall, this should just be a clean one for FURIA.
With just pistols on board, it's going to be a very, very tough job. We've seen it happen, especially on Anubis quite a fair amount of times, but it will be a tough one, especially with them sort of stuck in towards Donut, and now there being a smoke. Poppins does grab a kill. So technically on paper, it's a 4 versus 4. But slowly they're gathering ground. Goddess goes down towards middle. There's even an additional player spotted. And right now, the eco farming has begun. Younger hopes to try and get something going, but not quite. will be shut down by Iza, and this is sort of the near to clean round that we are expecting to see coming out of FURIA. And yeah, they can just continue to stack up. The money is looking great for them, whereas Fluxo definitely need to give it everything they've got right now in order to bounce right back.
Big round. Younger, she's only got 1 kill in this game, and that was on a very desolate retake. Orp is also out for Car, so a big round for both of them to shine. And this mid-take from Gabs, this time very easy. There's going to be no resistance from the likes of Julie. And in the meantime, Car will be looking to open up her arms with an opener towards long. Not quite going to succeed. But also, we've got to focus on Gabs, because she is the whole of mid-control for free right now.
Furia slowly clearing out corners. Fluxo being definitely kept on their tippy toes as to where Furia wants to head next. Really just jiggling, waiting. And we'll pop a nade. Oh, there's a tiny bit of a gap that was there as a result. But not quite. Oh, and Nani plays close. At least Poppins can trade, but ultimately with 2 HP there, that was a relatively easy frag, and you want more out of that one. Iza will be shut down. Goddess maybe then the one to step up. And actually, it's now a 2-on-2. It's an extremely close one. Once again, and Goddess stays on her ground. Will burn to that Molotov of Gabi. And now, it's a 1 versus 1. Gabs revealed her position. Surely she has a feeling of where Yuli is about to be, but the smoke is about to fade! And Gabs wins out that duel, but man, it keeps being close. And FURIA, they also keep getting away with it.
Oh, so devastating for Fluxo. That looks really good for Goddess. A 3K on the anchor. She's done really well this game, but unfortunately, everyone around her does not quite stand up in that same manner. Gabs, the lurk through middle, great to get one, and then even better secure the clutch. Great initiative and great awareness of where Julie was going to be, and that is such an important round for FURIA because it just continues their victory, sailing onto a 6th, and now up against Pistols, a 7th is most likely to be in their grasp, but Car has already got the opener. It's not even a commit towards the A bomb site, but they may just take it anyways. Everyone's dying in their path. Car's got 2, popping some good damage at range, but the 5-7 is sadly no match to the AK.
No, Car even brings an end to Poppins. At least Goddess finds the timing, and with that, a weapon. Then again, there is so much money on the side of FURIA, I can't imagine them not hunting. Nani. Alright, does get that kill, and that's a bomb drop, so maybe a bit of a scary mare, especially with Goddess right behind her. But on the flip side, annaEX is then flanking those who were potentially flanking. So I think this round is about to be done still relatively quick. That is the 8k out. And there we go. Nani on the pistol there as well. Fluxo remain with 1 round up on the table. And it's looking scary. FURIA securing the half within just 8 rounds played is, well, pretty nuts.
It is incredibly nuts. It just feels like they're running around the map and finding jewels wherever they may go. Look at the kills for Fluxo. Just no one's getting any frags apart from Goddess and Poppins. 1 kill on Younger and Nani, 2 on Julie. A sphere duality on the other side. And right now, ooh, good util and Car, a little bit lost in the sauce. And now, something a little bit more they can cheer about. Really well done over towards Banana. They take so much space with ease. And FURIA, what is their change up? What is their reaction? They're going to try go towards middle, but that's where Younger strikes down to, finally lighting up this server as she crashes like lightning and eases left all by herself in a 1 versus 5. Now that is more like it for Fluxo.
Is all by herself here on duty to maybe try and stay alive. I mean, she does have the funds, of course, to try and make something out of it. Will get away with 1 more kill. But, yeah. At the end of the day, Fluxo do secure that second round, a very important one to do so. This is sort of their shot to try and get back into the game. But conversion, this is really where we're going to be seeing if they can hold on and if they can withstand the pressure that FURIA is about to put on them.
Oh, good. Once again, util usage. This is really nice. Like, they're just being peppered, and they're going to try execute onto this bomb site. However, Nani stands strong for one, but look at the rotations. There's no one really nearby. Goddess is in cave, and there is a good rotation from Yuli, and Molotovs everywhere, but they are able to be bypassed by the T side. And with that, Gabby does open up for one, Gabs with the second, and with that, Fluxo fall very easily.
The city is completely on the opposite side of the map, and the same problems continue. The rounds that Fluxo ends up winning end up being in complete isolation. FURIA just continues where they've left off. And this is something that Fluxo definitely cannot afford, because their money is going to be, once again... I mean, it's in a bit of a better spot considering the loss bonus that was there prior, but it's still not ideal. You need rounds on the board. And if they're not going to be conversions, you're also not going to be stopping the economy of FURIA anytime soon.
Terrorists win.
It's looking very scary. 8-4 on the half has already been claimed by FURIA. 2 rounds left in this first half, and Fluxo looking like a shell from the beginning of what they were on Anubis. Good early util usage towards B, and then just every single duel is then won by FURIA. That seems like such an easy round, and going back to my point I was making before, FURIA are just running around, taking the duels and winning everything out.
Yeah, this time around, we were talking about Izza being a bit more quiet at the start of the day, but now she is stepping up right there with 12 kills for her. And technically everyone's going positive. It's a pretty insane scoreline right now as well. FURIA looking confident. They are gonna continue to play quite aggressive, play with these smokes that are up there, spam right through them. And now mid, not quite being contested. Only Poppins here does do a nice chunk of damage. Goes down, gabs, helps out her teammate, and once again creates an opening.
What? What a shot from kaah. Even though that was a nice kill from Julie, you could see she was completely astrayed by the rest of her team. Everyone else was so far in the rotation, and FURIA are steamrolling right now through Ancient. Nothing is stopping them. And Fluxo, I have no idea what they can do right now, because every single round they lost, the mountain is just building further and further and further away from them.
Oh no. On the hunt they will go. Younger spots it. And now with Nani going down, surely they know that she is right around the corner and they toy with her. That is disgusting. Oh man, it's so well played. FURIA is on a roll, up on 9. Potential for double digits here in this first half.
FURIA, they've got that opportunity and they've pounced on it. Coming into map 3. Rumble in the jungle, and it's all in favor for them. Fluxo trail by 7 rounds. It might even be 8 at the half. This is not how I anticipated this series to be going. We favored Fluxo to go 2-1, and right now in the last round of the half, Julie does open up with 1, however, quickly dismantled, put in the past. Poppins this time actually does survive, does more than what Julie could do, but the nade opens up the smoke, and Poppins, walking wounded, will just about survive in this 4 versus 3, and bomb, can it get planted because there's so much util everywhere.
The cities are up close already. The goddess has been dealt with. Oh, and so has Poppins. The smoke fades and it creates a very awkward timing. Younger at least does strike right upon annaEX, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, you have to go for this at the end of the day. It's the last round. The time will continue to tick. Car. Not quite looking. Oh, the switch right back. Oh, and the timing is so close to perfection. She finishes it off. She is on a roll. And so is FURIA. Can they close it out? Can they win this? Find out after the break.
Out the oven, I'm piping hot. Get too close and you might get shot. Told everybody sit back, just watch while I climb all the way to the top. Oh no, no, I can't just pass by, cause my electric glow, it shines too bright. And everywhere I go, I catch all eyes. They must have never seen a goddess in plain sight. Ooh, want too much for you. A whole lot of power in these high heel shoes. Ooh, shining how I choose, cause I rule the world and my girls do too. Too much for you. You're gonna need shades to enjoy this view. Ooh, shining how I choose, cause I rule the world and my girls do too. Excuse me while I take the flow. Spotlight shining, it's my show. And you gon' let me a little bit more, cause I got that electric glow. Didn't know it, now you know. Want you vibing with my flow. You ain't never gonna let it go. Once you see my electric glow. Fresh out the oven, I'm sparkling. Lighten up every room I walk in, so intelligent, all I do is win. Didn't hear me before, let me say it again. No, 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 I can't just pass by, cause my electric glow, it shines too bright. And everywhere I go, I catch all eyes. They must have never seen me light up the night sky. Ooh, want too much for you. A whole lot of power in these high heel shoes. Ooh, shining how I choose, cause I rule the world and my girls do too. Ooh, want too much for you. You're gonna need shades to enjoy this view. Ooh, shining how I choose, cause I rule the world and my girls do too. Excuse me while I take the flow. Spotlight shining, it's my show. And you gon' let me a little bit more, cause I got that electric glow. Didn't know it, now you know. Want you vibing with my flow. You ain't never gonna let it go. Once you see my electric glow. Once you see my electric glow. See my electric glow. My electric glow. Once you see my electric glow.
A thick melancholy haze looms over the heads of Fluxo. They trail by 8 rounds, only 3 left for FURIA till they claim not only Ancient but the series, completing the reverse sweep and securing the crown of South America back on their heads. This pistol round could shape up everything.
This is so important right now for Fluxo to really get back into things, or else this map and this entire match is slipping away. And keep in mind, both of these two teams are currently having a clean record here within the ESL Impact League. So this can really sort of solidify your stands in moving on to the LAN final potentially. And it goes a bit back and forth here. The dualies galore. And so far, so good. But now with the bomb being planted, they hope to force out some of these players. And Goddess is taking 3 of them down.
Oh, She does it all. Every single round that Fluxo have won have pretty much come from Goddess. And once again, 4 kills to her name. Unfortunately, no ace, but Nani completes it. Incredible with the dual Berettas here. Cowboy style, yeehaw, Fluxo. Is this a start of something better?
Definitely could be, but it remains to be an uphill battle. They're far from easy, but at least a round like this can help. FURIA, of course, onto pretty much their pistols. Occasionally one upgraded, but that's about it. And they're going to be completely stacking the B-bomb site here. Currently, that is not where Fluxo wants to head. So ultimately, this should just be a freebie round.
Okay, so 8 has turned into 6. It's not phenomenal, but it's something. It's just when you look into the, like, you'd look at this 10-3, 10-4 half, and you'd maybe go, oh, there's possibility. And then you got to remember that 13 is that magic number, which is a little bit scary sometimes when you think about it, of everything can go wrong so much quicker for Fluxo. But what is very positive is Goddess is still on her spree of desolation. That's back-to-back 4Ks. This one with the Mac 10 as well. That's $2,400 extra into her back pocket. Once again, the ace gets stolen, but FURIA on a first gun round could just shatter the dreams and hopes for the demons right here.
Yeah, they just need 3 more, and they are extremely close at the end of the day. Fluxo still need 9, which, yeah, as we keep emphasizing, is not an easy task. It definitely can be done. We've seen quite a bit of a reverse sweep over on the first map, and almost near to close, or like a very close combat, but not quite. Also here, yeah, you were already mentioning it's the knee damage right upon Goddess. Far from ideal as far as the start goes, but they still have 5 players alive. Not anymore. annaEX, even while blind, lines her up, and is now a bit in trouble perhaps, but look at the counter flashbang. It is so good. And that results into a lot of players lost, but they do make maybe a bit of a wave right back. And so does kaah. Keeps the pressure right upon the lid. Younger can't quite clear all of them out. And with that, it is, as you were mentioning, the bounce back for FURIA, and only 2 more to find.
The rotations were just so clinical there. The Panthers are prowling their way towards victory, leaving no prey uncaught. And it's even though they have that amazing hold, if you look in that 3 vs 2, every single player for FURIA is hot on the scene. That was a bonus round for Fluxo. However, you can't really play with those bonus rounds being lost, because now you're 2 away from losing, putting some pressure towards middle. The burners are on. Younger goes 1 for 1, but Poppins doubles down with her SMG. And with that now, FURIA have a player disadvantage, but kaah, she goes unnoticed. The bomb is behind her in A main. She has got out of dodge for now and will actually deal with the bomb. The issue is in middle, her teammates are not quite finding that same success.
It's scary with them being still so separated. Nani down to 10 HP and a nade flying away. Oh, 4 HP left. She's still standing, so maybe a bit of a life flash. She actually gets the kill up on kaah. But now the surprise factor around annaEX. This is where things are really gonna matter. Body show is actually the second player as well. Oh, Goddess will make a run for it. Slows things down. Now, this is where the toying starts to begin. annaEX, is she sticking around? Does she fall for the fake?
Ooh. That's interesting. Smoking off. Goddess now has time to play with. Unfortunately for annaEX, that 1 vs 2 could have been snatched up instantaneously because of Goddess having util out. But with that smoke down, annaEX is still hanging around over towards the bomb site, potentially thinking that her adversary is going to come through middle, but no, she does have the right idea. Goddess, with now 20 seconds, making noise, running over towards the A bomb site. Bomb's going to get planted. annaEX pull the trigger maybe a little bit too early. The nade and the spam secures 12, secures match and series point for FURIA.
That was just so well played. And annaEX has been a very consistent rivaler here throughout this entire series. And she had the game plan all along, read her opponent like a book. And it was, yeah, just exactly how it should be done. Now FURIA with that, secure map and series point. And it's going to be an extreme uphill battle. Fluxo, well, only 4 rounds secured. You need to find 8 more.
I like the tactical pause, but it's just a little bit too little too late. Starting at the bottom, they have to rise to the top. It feels like this third and second map have gone past in the blink of an eye, all in favor of FURIA. The final dance here for Fluxo. They did so well in map 1. They left their opponents in a state of demonic despair after losing their map pick. But now the tides have changed. And Fluxo, what can they do with this scrappy purchase?
Pressure's on. Even though there's still time to work, if Fluxo might just want to go in nice and fast, but no! Oh, this is trouble that's up ahead. Garvey, with even an MP9, takes them too. So, okay, on the flip side, younger at poppins do take more. Take a couple of nice kills with them. And it keeps the pressure right on, but so does annaEX. Even with 2 HP, she's still alive and kicking. And alongside Iza, 2 players that have been performing extremely well for FURIA. It could still be done in this round.
She would have loved to survive with a little bit more HP, and you can see how tentative she was on that retake, but with Iza falling, that's at least one step in the right direction for Fluxo. But Poppins, she's the star of the show in this round. 3 kills, magnificent from her. The clutch minister in map 1, a little bit vacant in map 2, but alongside Goddess, is carrying her team, kicking and screaming, potentially over the finishing line. Money's not great for the CT side. If I'm not mistaken, this will probably be an eco. Yeah, it's 40. Oh no, it's double eco. 1400 loss. Yeah, double eco. So they will be purchasing into this round. They do have that save day 1S, but yeah, not great economy. Fearless, are you in any way a believer?
It could be done. I've seen a very crazy comeback from a 12-30 or a 2-13, which was nuts, and it happened, and they won in overtime back then. Maybe, but FURIA have just sort of everything going right now. The kills are sort of there. I do wonder if they can actually make it happen, even with Iza and Car being up on pistols here right now. Gabi, you know, got 2 kills with the SMG the round before, so I wouldn't count her out either.
Yeah, we've seen how dangerous these pistols can be on both sides in this series so far. I love Poppins' position, though. She was really good at lurking on Anubis. Didn't quite see it on verticals. We just didn't really have the rounds to look at it on. But she's in a really strong position. However, in the meantime, Gabi has actually opened up only 1v1 though, and a missed smoke from the CT side. Car gets pushed forward a little bit too much. And even though that does put into 3 vs 3, still can be very dangerous with Gabs over towards the A-bomb site. But Poppins, her luck comes into fruition. And overall, Fluxo, this should be a round 1. And Gabs will be looking to save her full belt of utility, plus the AK, plus the kit. It will be an eco next round. But Fluxo, they're making it look a little bit more respectful for themselves.
It's not going to be the complete walkover that perhaps we were expecting. Perhaps there's still wiggle room here for Fluxo to make it even closer. I mean, this is already looking good. The round that is coming up next will be an extremely tight one for FURIA as well, considering the economy. So on paper, could be done.
There's always a chance. Well, there's a will, there's a way. And a round like that, which was done quite easily. It felt like FURIA maybe just walked into Fluxo's crosshairs a little bit. Potentially a little bit overzealous, trying to get this one done and dusted. However, they still have a few more rounds to play, it appears. With this eco coming through, all eyes are on gabs. As a world, we're kind of shaping up all the possibilities right now. Gabs could come out swinging. But most likely it's going to be a 7th for Fluxo. And if we take a look at their pathway back into this game, it's going to be 12-7, a gun round. If they win that, 8-12, most likely a win on the anti-eco. 9-12, if they win that gun round when it's 9-12, I'll start to believe, because then there's only 2 rounds left and a nade disrupting the smoke. Gabs, that is a great opener. Poppins, none the wiser. And it feels like FURIA have definitely taken capitalization of these new changes a lot more prominently than Fluxo have.
There's actually a push coming about, trying to maybe lure some of these players right in. But younger nani say no. Ooh. Could have gotten a bit more scary. But annaEX now with a rifle in her hand. Oh, careful. Got us right around the corner. And younger will deal with Car. So that is now a completely open B-bomb site. Gary technically could definitely go on a bit of a hunt for that weapon. Try to steal something else away on an exit. Right in front of her, though, will make things a bit more tricky as Younger is holding that position. Garbage is waiting.
I mean, a pretty good round overall from Fluxo. They do lose that opener onto Poppins, but ever since then, it resounds in a pretty clean win. I don't think damage is even that important because there's not going to be a next round if Fluxo lose. Okay, so the pathway, now we can start looking at it a little bit more closely. 12-7, gun round comes out here. Must win, obviously, for Fluxo. Can they push it to that 10-12 point with 2 gun rounds won? What is scary is that Car has pulled out her AWP. It's not something that Younger is equipped with. And I feel like, especially now I'm launching Car, I want to see her getting aggressive with the orb. And it looks like she will do that over towards middle. And she will be met by Poppins, who storms out, makes it known, makes her presence known, needs to be careful of the orb from donut, but a good smoke, and it doesn't even matter because Poppins rips off the head of Garbs. A lovely, lovely opener for the side of Fluxo.
FURIA goes in aggressive once again. We've seen this in the previous round. Oh, they have intel. Oh, and Goddess holds her ground. And she has been so good at holding off these pushes, not just on this map, but previously. Also on Anubis. Now, I think with the money that is there for FURIA at 5 versus 2, it's very unlikely that they're going to be going for this, especially with them being all the way over towards the A-bomb site. But Fluxo definitely starting to get a bit in the flow.
They're getting there. It's starting to look a little bit more like it. That round, great opener from Poppins. And because of that opener, it forces aggression on one of the extremities. It forces FURIA to take some space because they've lost that opener and also just the whole control towards middle, especially with that donut smoke blocking off Car. So we see 2 players try to push aggressively onto B, and that's where Goddess holds her ground, where she has done so well. 23 and 15. Ancient has been her map. Now, is that all going to be in vain? Or will that actually come up with some sort of success?
That orb is there for Car. Rifles being picked up. I still see an SMG and some pistols. So we have sort of a buy, but to a certain extent. You know, they want to keep money in the bank for a potential round to come after. They're not going to be going all out, which says a lot about their confidence into this round. They take into account that maybe it's not going to come so easy after all. Oh, the
that's a phenomenal start. Lovely flashbangs from Car. Sets up a set play. This time, Goddess won't be getting 2 on the dollar. This time, she's instantly going to die. And with that, Car, a lovely rotation over towards the A bomb side. The AWP at long range had to connect for 1, but now because it doesn't, it does allow a pathway for the bomb to go down on the A bomb side. We do see Nani lurking over towards the B side of the map, but Isa is holding for her, and Car, as she chops down 1, will bait in gabs. Bomb gets planted. There's no way they expect the P250 in the back lines.
And the answer is no. Yuli falls to that one. At least Younger tries to answer back, but no. Gets sprayed down from an MP9 right in her back. And now it's Nani has revealed a position. They're already on the defuse. Surely this is going to be the end, even with Nani doing so much. And it's a long defuse. Maybe, just maybe. No. Oh, man, that was so close. But it is FURIA who are winning it out. Right here against the Titans of Fluxo Demons, the favorites, but FURIA take them down.
No way did she almost get a 1